What is up, guys? Back in today with more Yomi no Tsugai. To be honest, I've been reading quite a lot of comments about last episode, especially the title of the show. It seems like an incredibly hard word to translate. So I think someone said in my comment section it means like pears. But unfortunately, you guys that are commenting, thank you guys very much for commenting. A lot of you Japanese people. Whenever I hit the translate on the comment that you comment, it just translates it to demons. When you like, people try to explain the word Tsugai to me, and it auto translated as demons. So it unfortunately the comments weren't very helpful. Just how to translate, but I think it's maybe like a Japanese specific word where it is, as I said, incredibly hard to translate to English. It's translated as Daemons in the English title, but I think I got told it means like pairs or something. It's like a pair of some kind of different entity. It doesn't mean demons per se, but yeah, I was reading quite a few comments about that. I'm not really sure what to make of it, but I think we kind of get the gist that there's these like spiritual kind of creatures, a little bit like yokai, a little bit like, I mean, these things that people can summon. We saw the like Chomper one from the girl last week. We saw the pair, which I think is the title of the name, the title of the show, the pair that our main character kind of summoned at the end of last episode, and that's where like the title of this show comes from. But yeah, not really sure what to make of all that, but really enjoyed the first episode. A lot going on. I got kind of swung both ways. I was like, oh, the village are actually the bad guys, and the sister is actually wants to come back for her brother, but and everyone was like lying to her brother, but it seems like the girl looking for a brother is like with the bad guys. I don't know. Maybe there is no bad guys, but it was a really interesting first episode, wasn't it? I enjoyed it quite a lot. Nice bit of action in there as well. Nice bit of gore, which you know I'm a fan of. Onushi. So Onushi, Oni usually means like demon, but Ushi, they have Ushi after it, so it's not just demon. And they got horns. Maybe it's something like akin to a demon. Oh, look at that! It looks like an angler fish. Okay. So is this I think I heard this last week. Yeah, we did. This is what's their name? I love these guys. But yeah, we've got the visuals here, which is very modern. Vaundy, yeah. I love Vaundy. But yeah, it really is an interesting twist of like quite classical seeming and modern. Oh god, that doesn't bode well for whoever that is. That does not bode well for you. But yeah, again, it's a kind of weird mix, as we see here, like these classic kind of designs, and then just like very modern stuff. Ooh, a lot of interesting characters there as well. But yeah, I assumed that this was going to be like set ages ago, and again very classic, and like there wouldn't be any like modern stuff here. But yeah, very much took me by surprise in that regard. Birds. So they just got to obey everything he says. So his sister, do you reckon his sister could control them as well? Those like same two? Probably. It should be a pretty interesting to see her brother, like the brother and sister, fight, wouldn't it? What would happen? Yeah, what the hell's that about? It's like the Africans. you're you're not 32. You're 18. A lot of African countries do that. I don't really know why. Just getting ready to chomp. Yeah, there are some kids that she spared, thankfully. Not complete monster. Ah, so he's just gonna take her alone. So yeah, what the hell is this? Like, what's the deal with the girl that was pretending to be the sister? I wasn't. I was expecting there just to be like some like rando that was just in her place, but it looks like she's got some kind of blood ability as well. Hey, oh, you got booted, floppy ass foot for you Tarantino types. Now, the hell, what's going on? Oh, this is the guy. Yeah, I forgot about that for a sec. Oh, now she can. They can make themselves visible. Yeah, if she goes again. That's her. Every one of them. Probably good for them, to be honest. Yeah. Everybody's got some morals. Oh shit. So yeah, will she be able to like order him? Because they did say in the first episode that both of those kids would be able to, right? Now, does he know who she is? So again, is she not her master as well? Maybe because she had nothing to do with like releasing them or something. I don't know. Quite interesting that though. Like I said, pretty sure they're both told at birth that they would be like the inheritors to them, right? Nice door. Unfazed. Gabby Chan. Yeah, she's a little bit fucked up, isn't she? Arrow went all the way through her fucking leg. That's nasty eyes. I've been through a lot, brother. I mean, yeah, you're wearing an eye patch. Probably have. Bloody hell. So he does know who that is. Yeah. Why did you leave him? Sadako. Miss Sadako-chan. But why did you leave your brother? Why did you run away without your brother? And you waited all this time to come back for him? Still loads of questions. As there should be. No, we haven't actually seen anything from her yet. We've seen like those weird beams, but there's definitely more to her, isn't there? Yeah, you should just do that. You might have made her bleed out. And just pull them out like that. Crying out of her patched eye. No, it's not. It was on her right hand. I guess it's like coming all the way and then going like this. Do you reckon she's a Bradley type? She's got some kind of craziness under that eye patch. Did any man survive this? Women and children. Unlucky men. She's got red eyes as well. She's like the only other character away from the twins that have red eyes. Well, brother and they're not twins, are they? Well, I don't know. Brother and sister. Are they like contact lenses, or should they just find someone that fit that role really well? Yeah, I do kind of wonder what happens to people that just stumble across that place. I mean, I've seen that a few times in other anime, like legends about that happening. I think this is kind of different, but I think Hotarubi no Morie had something like similar, right? Senpai. Oh, she can see them? So we do see this woman in the opening. She's quite prominent in the opening as well, actually. She's in quite a lot of scenes. So, they are twins, okay. See, I said something weird about this the other day. I think they said so. I think I saw someone say something about like you can't be twins if you're a different gender because one of you has the chromosome for being a male and the other one has a chromosome for being a female. Now, that sounds right. They're not actually twins, are they? Maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Probably just talking nonsense. Oh, I think that was about identical twins, maybe. Oh yeah, I think that I was talking about that was probably about identical twins. My bad. Not just normal twins. Bench seeing a lot of action today. There's that anglerfish again. So this is the anglerfish guy. I do like an anglerfish, to be fair. Freaky looking motherfuckers, aren't they? Cool. Such a cool like creature that it somehow that there's a creature out there that literally has like bait built into its body. Like, how cool is that? I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I think cool stuff like that's really cool. I'm not sure what like an original anglerfish used to look like, but if it like evolved to do that, then that is just like wow, the power of evolution. Expensive one. Yeah, they're not cheap. Yeah, they know him. Tadera. Demon Retainer. This guy hates him. That ain't no friendly face right there. I knew this guy would be like right from the first scene with this guy. I knew he'd be a big deal. This terror. You can't just be like a merchant in a city that doesn't exist, like and travel outside of it. Like, yeah, this guy was always like going to be a big part of this. I think he's almost a bit like the what's that guy from Bleach called? The one with the blonde hair and the bucket hat. Urahara, is it? Oh wow. Oh, it is a beautiful one. Okay, yeah. Hey, I was on the road. Yeah, she's a beauty as well. She's a beauty as well. The horse is gorgeous, though, isn't it? Okay. Not sure what that was about, but Oshira Sama. My god. That was a big deal. But they're not actually that same level. Yeah, I was gonna say that. They're not the same level though. Kami-sama yokai. So yeah, there are, like I said in the intro about what the translation meant for Tsugai. Seems like it's something completely different because yeah, this girl mentions here there's like yokai types, god types. I know that like a few of these do feel like yokai. A lot of the stuff we saw in the last episode felt like yokai stuff from like Natsume Yujin and so on. Um, but yeah, there is like going to be some big distinctions between them. I think again, as foreign watchers, it might be slightly hard to keep up with all like the different amounts of these like spiritual kind of like creatures and such. These are entities. Yeah, it certainly was relaxing. To be fair, she certainly did seem relaxed. Was there two separate things? God, I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna eat you. Smart shots. Some smart shots. Who are these guys? Yeah, these guys just got left behind. Got left in that. I'm surprised like the women didn't like group together and just like murder these guys. The survivor of women and such. Oh wow, these guys are that lost. Do you know what? I heard something. I won't bother spending out of time because we've literally got like 30 seconds left. But I remember after watching Blair Witch Project, I think it is. I actually looked into about like directions and to do like when you're like lost in a forest and such. And apparently, it is incredibly disorientating to the point that if you think you're walking in a straight line, you're usually actually walking slightly. Even if you're like 100% sure you're walking in a straight line, you are actually like slightly walking at an angle. So it is like again, there's that thing you see in a lot of movies. This is why I looked up that like is it actually realistic if people don't just if people getting lost in a forest and they just walk in circles? Like, is that actually realistic? It sounds like something like maybe quite silly. Like, oh, how stupid must you be to be walking in circles in this forest and not just walk straight? But as I said, there's actually like a natural human kind of I don't know if it's an instinct or what, but to like slightly diverge so it actually is incredibly realistic that people would just end up like walking in circles. Um, I can't. I don't know when that was. I looked that up, but it was a while ago. But yeah, I was interested in that. Um, so if you're someone that thinks that's silly, might be time to think again. So this is the first time seeing the modern world. Think that's pretty, do you? Bunch of businesses. Yes, there's some nice lights. Oh, there's that. There's that. It's kind of cute there. Uh, but these are just salaryman businesses right there. You shouldn't be happy. Yeah, look at the little chomper here. There it is. If I can pause on it. Cat's there. There he is. He looks really nice there. Really cute. So yeah, he is the anglerfish guy. And an egg. And an egg for some reason. I like the style of this. I will say Bones have been doing a fantastic job these 2 episodes. There's the cat and dog that I think they're both dogs actually. That we saw the start of this ending. Man, in that shot there with like the text on screen, that looks so much like Edward, doesn't it? Oh, turtle as well. Cool. Or tortoise, I'm not sure. Okay, really nice song. Joe, I was thinking that was an eyeball, not an egg. What is that then? That ginormous thing. I was thinking, like, would that be an egg? Why would there be an egg? Guntara. Oh, so that guy's got a couple of these like yokai things, not just anglerfish. He's got like some kind of giant thing. Dara and Hannah. So it looks like Hannah's gonna be marrying Dara or something. Fuck knows it. Kind of from the ending, it kind of looks like he's got a whole life away from this village, doesn't it? Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Another really good episode. Liking the show a lot so far. The opening visuals are really nice. Of course, I like the song. I love Warndy. The ending song was really nice. I love the style of it, especially initially. I really like that kind of drawn, kind of crayon kind of like style. But yeah, fun episode here. Nice fight scenes. Again, I think Bones will be doing a really good job in that regard. These last few episodes. Oh, that guy there looks like that character that was left out of Brotherhood. I forget his name, but I was actually looking up him this week as well because I saw someone comment about it. The guy with like the mustache, and he was like he was a coward. He was someone the coward, I think it was. He worked for I forget what the name of it is, but the kind of general army, or whatever it was in Full Metal Alchemist. I forget the name of them now. But he was in like the first arc, and he was just like completely left out of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for some reason. That character that I just paused on there looks like him, but away from the point. It was a fun episode. Not quite as much going on as last episode, but introduced a few new characters here. Got a little bit of info about like these guys. Again, nothing to like properly put them into any categories, but there's like different like spirits, gods, yokai, demons. Like there's all sorts of these like creatures. So we look forward to seeing a variation of things. Honestly, after the first episode, that was one of my main worries. It wasn't really a big worry per se, but it did seem like the kind of power system here is not quite as like interesting as like an alchemy or a Nen, for example. It doesn't seem quite as creative, but we see a lot of variation in the opening visuals and ending, so hopefully I'll get proven wrong in that regard. Do let me know what you guys did think about this episode though in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions, and I'll catch you guys next time with episode 3.